Sentencing for crimes in Denver may be changing, and the Denver Day Works program could be getting more funding. Here's what happened this week on The Gavel, your weekly Denver City Council wrap-up. The city is working on changing how they deal with crime. The Health and Safety Committee delayed a proposal to change sentencing for municipal crimes in Denver. City officials want more time to work on the details of this proposal. Denver's current sentencing guidelines are up to 30 times higher than the state's. The Colorado Supreme Court unanimously ruled that Denver must rewrite its sentencing to reflect state laws. In 2021, Colorado reduced the punishment for misdemeanor crimes. This proposed bill would revise the city code to align with the state's sentencing. There are also concerns on how long jail sentences can affect at-risk populations.
When folks are going into jail for long periods of time, they face losing public benefits such as Social Security, SNAP benefits, housing, income, Medicaid, and in some cases can risk losing the custody of their children depending on the situation.
Municipal crimes that don't have a comparable state offense for petty crimes would be rewritten to have a max $300 fine or 10 days in jail. For crimes like child abuse or domestic violence, prosecutors would still have the ability to impose a higher sentence. This will be back to committee on May 13th. Stay tuned for more details. Denver could be getting a new shared bike and scooter vendor. The Transportation Committee sent to the full council a contract with Veo to be the sole provider of shared scooters and bikes within the city. The contract was delayed so committee members could have time to read the full contract. There would be technology to remind riders to stay off the sidewalk, and the ride won't end until they're parked in the mandatory parking areas or off the sidewalk. Vail will continue a free ride access program, and it will be available to all participants immediately.
And that really is so every single person, to try to absolutely minimize the chance of anyone slipping through the cracks. So anyone who walks out there will be asked, and if they say yes, they instantly have their access benefits. We do then expect them over a period of time to follow up with the actual documentation, but it's really our hope and expectation that will minimize anyone slipping through the cracks on that access program.
The city is helping people find work. On Tuesday, the Community Planning Committee sent to the full council a contract to fund the Denver Day Works program. The $413,000 contract will go through the end of the year. It was started in 2017 and run by Service Source, who recently acquired Bayout Enterprises, the previous program administrator. Denver Day Works helps people get the required documents needed to work, then places them on a work crew 3 days a week, earning about $400 per week, and then helps those individuals find a permanent job. There have been changes to the target population. The city is focusing on newly homeless and rapid rehousing participants to get jobs.
The people involved in our rapid rehousing programs were formerly homeless. The referrals we're getting are now currently housed, and they're on their way to kind of that self-sufficiency piece that comes with rapid rehousing. And then the second new population are people who are newly unhoused who are entering into our shelter system. So we're starting pretty small with that. We're identifying people who are new as entering into homelessness within the last 6 months or less.
You can find links to City Council meetings, schedules, agendas, events, and news at denvergov.org/citycouncil. Denver City Council meets every Monday at 3:30 at the City and County Building Council Chambers, or tune in live on denvertv.com or on Zoom. Be sure to follow us on X, Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram for Denver news, events, and information.